we're in fucking shambles over here, but we are fucking live. And now good thing we can't be demonetized because I just broke the don't cuss in the first so many minutes. We are in shambles, but it's a big week of wrestling, so we're here. This mouse is going to die a bunch, but we're here. WrestleMania. I mean, yeah. Supercard of Honor. NXT Stand and Deliver. The New Japan Impact show. Am I missing anything? I mean,
well, I'm sure there's
for it. I'm sure there's 500 other shows that are happening that aren't like pay-per-views or whatever. But for the big stuff, pretty much every company is doing something except I guess AEW's technically because Ring of Honor. But yeah, big week of wrestling. And
hell yeah.
And it seems like my computer and Streamlabs knew that because it's like, nah.
I don't feel like working today.
Yeah, we literally recorded 2 weeks ago the way I just tried to record now, and Streamlabs literally told me no. Like, AJ could see it. It told me no. And multiple times. I restarted my computer and everything. Nothing worked. So, none of that matters because now we are recording. Now we are here. And it's WrestleMania season and everything else. With WrestleMania season comes everything else season, so it's a good week for pro wrestling.
Hell yeah.
AJ's got a busy Saturday ahead of him.
I got a busy fucking everything.
That's what somebody asked one of my friends at work asked me for like, oh, you guys want me and Brittany want to hang out next weekend? And I was like, yeah, maybe. Didn't think about WrestleMania, and then it gets like midway, like Tuesday. She asked me, and I told Brittany later that day. I was like, oh, just remember we can't hang out with them. She's like, well, I go WrestleMania. She just rolled her eyes, and then I go to work Tuesday, and the girl that invited us over, she was like, "Hey, you guys coming over to hang out Saturday?" And I go, "No, we can't." And she goes, "Why?" And I go, "WrestleMania is this weekend." And she's like, "Are you serious?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm serious."
I mean, like, if you're gonna have it on though, maybe.
True. But then technically, so what's hilarious is Bert Kreischer's in town this weekend as well that I bought tickets to months ago. And I was like, because I had come to the realization of all of that at the same time. And I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to figure out how to, like, I've already bought tickets. I'm going to see Bert Kreischer. Obviously, him coming to the town that he's, like, our town is unheard of. This is the first actual event I'm excited to go to that I don't have to drive an hour plus to get to, like an hour and a half or whatever to get to. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to that. And then I realized, like, oh, dude, now I have to come home, figure out how to watch WrestleMania Night 2, go to sleep, go to work, and then be ready for Monday night for Raw after May. Because part of me is like, oh, I could just watch it Monday night. And I go, no, I can't because that's Raw after Mania. Can't. I need to know what happened. So I was like, oh my, I'm gonna have to turn all my notifications off. No Bleacher Report, no Facebook chats, no nothing, so that I can not know what happens. And I'm just, like I said, shambles. Shambles over here. Just full on blender.
Messaging Brittany and be like, hey, yo, tell this dumb bitch this happened. And ruin it for you.
That's what literally, like, so we went to eat just a few minutes ago, and I was telling her about this, like, how I'm trying to figure everything out. And she was like, oh, can you not, like, she goes, can AJ just not AJ or Joey just message you and tell you? And I go, yeah, they can. I don't want them to. I could get the results super easy. I don't need anybody to tell me the results. If I leave my Bleacher Report updates on, they'll tell me who won.
Yeah,
I want to watch the match and like experience it. I don't want to go into it knowing who wins. And I was like, "That's
right."
She was just like, I don't see your point." I was like, "Shut up, okay?"
You don't get it.
Yeah, Stop. You don't get it.
That's why you're not on the podcast.
Yeah, she did ask me. She was like, because I was talking about all the stuff that we were recording and how we're starting to put videos up and stuff and everything. And she was like, could you do a video where like me and you sit here and watch something and you explain to me professional wrestling? Because I don't fucking get it. I don't understand it. Yeah. And then she came in here last night and I was watching Dynamite and I got to Adam Cole's match and she was trying to like, be lovey-dovey or whatever. And I'm like, hey, Adam Cole's on. And she goes, I don't give a fuck about Adam Cole. And I was like, I do. I haven't watched Adam Cole wrestle in 9 months. They've said it 58 times on Dynamite that he hasn't wrestled in 9 months. Adam Cole is back, baby, okay? And I'm going to watch him wrestle. Man, it's been a week. Like I said, we still got Mania to go. And all
Yeah,
this other
so
stuff.
much. So much.
So I don't even know where to start.
Well, we ain't talking about news. We're just gonna do everything right now because if we talked about what happened during the week, boy, this episode's gonna be like 3 hours long. And we just did a 2 hour video the other
That
night.
wasn't supposed to be 2 hours. That's why I think I said it in that video. Or I told you after the video. I was like, I told Brittany that, oh, we're gonna come do this recording, and yeah, I think we're gonna be in about 30, 40. I think I almost told her. I didn't tell her. I almost told her we were gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna be 30, 45 minutes. It was 2 hours. I was like, ooh. Which the video is still technically not live. That's going to live tomorrow. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, so currently today, we have to kind of lead into our wrestling weekend. Well, currently right now, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, if anybody watches that, that's currently ongoing right now. A highlight from that was Kota Ibushi's first quote unquote in-ring appearance since leaving New Japan. Um, he still did the match, apparently training yesterday. He hurt his shoulder again, so they were kind of like, oh shit, are we gonna do the match? But he fucking squashed Mike Bailey, so like totally everything's fine, I guess. But that's ongoing right now.
Not Mike
After
Bailey.
that,
Super like workhorse Mike Bailey just
yes,
squashed him.
yes,
Golly.
fucking murked his ass. Um, but afterwards, also on Fight Plus, because they kind of packaged all this together for today, or for tonight, I should say. Impact Cross New Japan Pro Wrestling and New Japan Strong, the Multiverse United. Only the strong survive. Um, so yeah, I mean, we could talk about that really quick. I know we got a kind of a little,
Super Pat show.
we got a little, whatever you kind of call it, a little logo for it.
Oh, which one is this one?
New Japan
Oh,
Impact.
yep. Sorry, it's not cool and like transitional and all that. This was thrown together, and then I was trying to throw it together real fast. Trust me, it bugs me that it's not. I'm a big production for Stickler. You can add to AJ can tell you how many times I bitch about the way AEW cuts cameras, and it pisses me off so bad. So the way that just popped up on the screen makes me very mad. I just want that for the record. So I just didn't have time to fix it the right way.
Okay, so the match card was better. There are a lot of
Was
things that had to come into play and change around because Osprey was supposed to be on this card. He was supposed to fight Mike Bailey, um, but Osprey got a shoulder injury, so he's out. So they replaced it with Hiroshi Tanahashi, which isn't a bad replacement, but it's going to be a completely different match now. Mickey James was also supposed to defend the Impact Women's Championship, but she's got a fractured rib.
oof.
So she pulled out her title match against Jordan Grace for, I think it's Rebellion, Sacrifice, whatever the next pay-per-view Impact has. It's in jeopardy.
Does anybody know?
So they have a fatal four-way. Whoever wins will face Jordan Grace and Mickey James if
Rebellion.
she's active. Rebellion. Okay,
I
Rebellion.
just seen it on the Wikipedia as I'm reading the matches, and then I look over and I was like, winner is added to the Impact Knockouts World Championship match at Rebellion.
Okay, well there you
There you
go. So we'll kind of see, but yeah, let's just go through it, see
go.
what we got.
So there's a pre-show match. Do we care about that one?
Nah, fuck
Okay.
it.
Then Mike Bailey versus Tanahashi, which you already mentioned.
Yep.
I didn't even realize that. Okay, yeah, we'll get that later. I don't have the spreadsheet set up for picks for which we don't have anybody else's picks anyways. Anyways, moving on. 6-way scramble match for the Impact X Division championship. Champion Trey Miguel versus Clark Connors versus Frankie Kazarian OG versus Kevin Knight versus Rich Swann versus Rocky Romero. And then we have a singles match for the Strong Openweight Championship. Champion Kenta is defending against Minoru Suzuki. That should be a banger.
Yep, that should be a banger.
4-way tag team match for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. Bullet Club defending Ace Austin and Chris Bay against Aussie Open. They got a big weekend, don't they?
Yep, they do.
Aussie Open, the Motor City Machine Guns, and TMDK, Bad Dude Tito, and Shane Haste. I didn't mention the names of Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis. Um, so that's for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. Nice. Okay. Who's the Strong champions? New Japan Strong. Is it?
Kenta.
No. The tag team. I know
Oh,
it was Motor City
Motor
Machine Guns.
City.
Are they
No,
still?
it still is.
Nice.
Yeah, it
Hell
still
yeah.
is.
Then we have an 8-man tag team match. We have Alex Coughlin,
Yep,
Callahan. I'm assuming that's Sammy Callahan. I guess he
yep.
should go with his last name now. Fred Rosser and PCO versus Eddie Edwards, Joe Hendry, and Team Filthy, which is Tom Lawler and JR Kratos. I don't know half the name. Wait. Yeah, some of those names I don't know. Then we have the 4-way match for the Women's Knockout Championship match at Rebellion, or who gets added to it. I don't know what. Is it? Is it a multi-person match at Rebellion?
So technically, it's Jordan Grace versus Mickey
Oh,
James.
okay.
If Mickey James can't defend the title, she would be stripped.
Okay.
Um, and then it would be winner of this match versus Jordan Grace to crown
Gotcha.
a new champion.
But
If
if
Mickey
Mickey can
James
go, it'll
can,
be a triple
it'll be
threat.
a probably three-way. Yeah.
Okay. The participants in this 4-way match are Deanna Perrazzo, Giselle Shaw, Masha Slamovich, very Johnny whatever he it goes by name. I like her name. Slamovich is hilarious. And then gonna butcher.
Miyu Yamashita.
Yep, I was gonna get there. And then lastly we have a singles match: Kushida versus Leo Rush, your favorite.
On this card, Josh Alexander was supposed to defend against Kushida.
Yeah, that match
Um,
is that match for the championship?
it was for the Impact Championship, but he tore his bicep or something. But he's gonna be on the shelf, so
Yeah.
he had to relinquish the title at the next pay-per-view. It's gonna be, I think, Kushida versus what's his fucking name, Steve Macklin, for the title.
So this is just a normal just match.
Yeah, it's just a normal
Okay,
match.
gotcha. So that's that card. Um. Oh, I skipped one. Jeff Cobb versus Moose in a singles match. I don't know how I skipped that one. Jeff Cobb making his. I think it was a no, it wasn't his AEW. I mean, probably
No,
match debut, or I don't remember if it was
no,
or not last
no.
time.
He's been on AEW before.
Nice. I
Um,
like Jeff Cobb.
what people that are doing double duty? Jeff Cobb, Mike Bailey, J.R. Kratos. These are all people that were in Bloodsport tonight. So those guys are doing double duty. Pretty impressive. Um, Masha Slamovich is actually the GCW World Champion. She just beat Nick Gage a few weeks ago, I think.
Oh,
So that's pretty
really?
cool. Yep. So that's cool. But yeah, Slamovich is a badass. She's cool as hell. But like I said, if the injuries didn't come in place, I feel like this card probably could be a lot better. Things that are probably people are looking forward to the most are, I mean, the tag team title match would be really cool. I mean, it's got, yeah, really good teams in there. The X Division title probably gonna be a good one. The Strong Openweight Championship, Kenta and Suzuki, that's probably gonna be a banger. Everything else kind of is like, eh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. See what happens.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you just mentioned it because I was trying to get a battery for my mouse that keeps dying. But I think if I was to pick a match that I would most like to watch on this, obviously Kenta Minoru Suzuki is going to be a banger. But that 4-way tag team match,
Yeah.
Aussie Open, Bullet Club, Motor City Machine Guns. I mean, I mean, come on. This is more I need, more than I need. I don't. I mean, I like Shane Haste. I liked him when he was in NXT.
Slapjack.
No. Before I don't remember. I don't. Did they? What was? Did they have a tag team name in NXT?
He was
Because he was with because he was Shane Thorne,
yeah, Shane Thorne.
and I don't remember the guy's name he was with. Um, I don't know if it's gonna tell me off the top. NXT. He was there. Come on, give me something. He was on the. Oh yeah, that's when he was on the main roster as Slapjack. I don't remember. Haston Nichols, was Nichols the other guy? I can't remember his name. Took part in tryout. Renamed Shane Thorne and Nick Miller, respectively. Oh, TM61. TM61, that's what it was. Because I looked like they tried to be TMDK there too, but I don't know. It just says, because this says Shane Thorne and Nick Miller, respectively, while TMDK was renamed to TM61. So that's what it was. I knew they had a name, but I liked them a lot when they were TM61 in NXT, not Slapjack. I don't. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't you put that evil on me. But yeah, I think those are the matches that I think. Um, I mean, Kushida's always good. You know, you love Leo Rush.
No comment.
But yeah, that should be good. You got anything else for this one?
Nope.
What's next?
Super Card of Honor, baby. A real
Do
show.
you want to get into Supercard or do you want to do NXT?
Supercard is tomorrow night.
Okay.
NXT is early Saturday.
Okay.
So
Okay, so we're
we're
doing
gonna
them
go
in
in
order.
order.
Okay,
We're
we're
going
doing
in
them
order.
In
Yeah.
order. Again, not the best cut. Fucking deal with it. Also, this picture is lacking two matches that we will bring up as well, but that's the picture I could find on last minute notice that didn't have those two matches on it, which I couldn't find any picture at all of those matches for some reason. But yeah, Super Card. This you said this is tomorrow night, Friday.
Yep. Yep. It is Friday night. It's gonna go probably head to head to against SmackDown. Granted, don't think much is gonna happen on SmackDown. Let me double check. Yeah, it's happening tomorrow night.
Um, yeah, it looks like it's Friday. Yeah, Friday, March 31st. It's on the picture there. Running through that card, we have the retired and newly on the line, I guess retired is the right word. Newly minted Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships up for grabs in the Reach for the Sky ladder match. We have the Lucha Brothers versus Top
Yeet.
Flight versus the
Yeet.
Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett versus
Yeet.
Aussie Open.
Yeah.
Versus La Faction Ingobernable. Is that how you say that?
Close,
Like
but
that?
I'll give it to you.
Something like that. Roosh and Dralistico. That match is gonna be a bang.
It's gonna be bang. I'm pretty sure this is.
Gonna die.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna probably open the show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that they wouldn't lead with this.
Yeah. And then next up we have the 6-man tag match for the Ring of Honor World 6-man Tag Team Championships. The Embassy, Brian Cage, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yep. And Toa Leona.
Yep.
Versus AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik. Then we have the Ring of Honor World Television Championship, Samoa Joe defending against Mark Briscoe. Should also be a banger. Ring of Honor World Women's Championship, that's one of the matches not pictured. Athena defending against Yuka Sakazaki. Nailed it. Next we have the Ring of Honor Pure Championship, or as I would like to call it, the Funeral of Wheeler Yuta, because he's defending. Take the name away. I can say his last name. Don't know his first name.
Katsuyori Shibata.
Boom. R.I.P. Wheeler Yuta. I want to make sure I say it right. Not like, hey man, BCC gonna get involved in this? Wait, can they?
I don't.
Pure matches are a little weird with that too, aren't they?
Yeah.
But also,
yeah, I don't
does
think
BCC
so.
care though? Then we have the AAA Mega Championship, Vikingo versus Commander. Should also be a banger. Then we have Hiroshi Tanahashi. I don't know why this is at the bottom. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Daniel Garcia in just a regular match. Was this always planned that way?
No, they just added it last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have for the ROH World Championship, which also has a new belt that was randomly just thrown on TV, apparently. Claudio Castagnoli versus Eddie Kingston, who's sick and tired of AEW, so he's going to the other company also owned by Tony Khan, Ring of Honor. What are you most excited to see out of this? Other than the ladder match.
Other than the ladder match,
Other
okay.
than the ladder
Uh,
match. You don't have to tell me.
Vikingo, Vikingo versus Commander is gonna be a banger. Two luchadors can fucking kill it. Samoa Joe and Mark Briscoe is gonna be a good one.
Yes.
There's gonna be a lot of emotion in that one. Um, the Claudio Kingston, they've been doing really good hype build up for this match.
I
Um,
forgot until last night that they did or do had like real life beef at one point.
yes,
Yeah.
they still do.
Okay.
So that could turn out to be pretty good. Um, the six-man tag match, you know, there's some unfortunate occurrences for this one because, well, one, AR Fox, Blake Christian, Metalik are kind of a makeshift
Yeah.
team, but they've been working on the shows together a lot. And Brian Cage, this is gonna be his last match. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, yeah, the other
Yeah,
teams kind of pushed together, but also is this Brian Cage's last match?
yeah, it
So
is for sure. It's already been stated that hey, he signed the extension just to do Supercard of Honor, and then afterwards he was gonna leave, which sucks because the Embassy's actually a pretty decent team.
yeah,
Like they're all juggernauts, and Brian Cage is kind of just saying, kind of fuck you guys essentially, which kind of sucks. Um, but we'll see. Likely Brian Cage is gonna be going to WWE. Um, maybe even show up at WrestleMania. Like Bobby's supposed to have something. Maybe he shows up for that. I don't know.
bro. Why is the first thing that popped in my head whenever it was like, oh, but even before you said he might go to WWE, I was like, okay, so when's he gonna face Bobby Lashley in my head?
Yeah.
And that was the
Yep.
first thing that popped in. Was yeah.
So yeah, I
Well, I was
mean,
gonna say
other than
the Battle Royale's tomorrow night, right? The Andre the
yes,
Giant like Battle Royal
on,
thing.
on SmackDown. Yep.
Okay, yeah. I don't think he can do that. I
So
don't think he can do that and show up at that.
no,
So yeah,
yeah. So um, yeah. I mean, the show's gonna be pretty fun. Like Athena, I think they're still trying to build somebody for her to face.
yeah.
Her match with Willow was really good.
Oh, I know who Yuka is. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
Yuka's been on
recognize the name.
AEW.
Yeah.
She's actually defending the belt tonight against Emi Sakura, and the winner would face Yuka tomorrow night. But I mean, Athena's
Yeah.
probably going to likely win. Um, so they're I've been watching Ring of Honor on Honor Club, and it's actually been pretty solid. They're actually building a lot of future stars too, so I'm very curious to kind of see where the direction for Athena would go next. Um,
The Ring of Honor shows like they do a weekly show now, right? They're
yes,
back to doing the show, and I'm assuming it's like recorded and then just posted on Honor Club.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, Claudio and Kingston match though, I really feel like it can go 50-50 to be honest, because with BCC and the Elite storyline that's going on, is Claudio gonna be champion still? I feel like Wheeler Yuta could still pick up the win here over Shibata, because it's like, are you gonna have Shibata be your pure
Yeah.
champion? Like, I don't know. For Yuta, it makes sense because, well, he's the junior guy, so
Yeah.
who fucking cares? But Claudio, is he gonna be a staple of Ring of Honor, or is he gonna be a staple for AEW?
True.
Like, yes, you could be both, but
I mean,
I
yeah,
feel like,
that does make sense. Yeah, if he's going to be mostly on because, like we said last night for Dynamite spoiler or whatever. 'Cause if you're here, we're going to talk about it. But the surprise of Danielson, which it was a coin toss. I kind of figured it was going to happen, but when he came out, but Danielson basically confirmed me last because the past week or so we were talking, or last time we recorded, and I think probably sometime before that we were talking about, okay, it's probably going to be Hung Bucks and Kenny's going to go do his own thing versus it's going to be Hangman and the Bucks versus Claudio, Moxley, and Wheeler, and now it looks like it's just going to be straight up the Elite
yep.
versus
Or,
BCC.
and this could be really cool, if they can do. I love what they're doing with the story for this. Some people are kind of like, eh. I was like, I kind of like what they're doing. There is long-term planning here. Same thing with the women's, the originals versus the outcasts. I feel like if we can build two blood and guts matches, one for women, one for men,
Yeah.
that'd be really cool. And here, to build up or continue to build up, Don Callis betrays Kenny, is working with BCC, recruits Takeshita because he's had his eye on him for quite some time. So you have 5 versus 4, but then we're gonna get a Bushi with the elite.
So of course my brain, whenever you're like, oh, they need a fifth member, where does my brain go?
Well,
Obviously,
yes,
but
yes, but
I mean, Ibushi does sound pretty cool too.
I mean, a Bushi makes more sense.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
in
especially
my
since the
head,
last
I
time that we
mean,
seen Adam Cole in the Bucks of the ring, it was the
yeah,
undisputed beating him up. So, but of
yeah,
course, Adam Cole is babyface now, so which is
yeah,
so weird to see, and it fucking works. That's something I mentioned to you guys that I want to say. Just take top about Adam Cole. Glad you're back. Phenomenal, obviously, big fan. The whole crowd chanting "boom" when he hits his knee strike was so fun. It was out of. I didn't expect it because I don't think they did that before.
no,
That's new, and the whole crowd chanting the "boom" as soon as his knee hit was so cool. It was the coolest thing. I'm glad Adam Cole's back. Also, you were just like, "Oh, surprised you're watching the AEW All Access." It was Adam Cole. You think I'm gonna miss that? I don't care what it's Adam Cole. And that's
well,
something else that's like it's. I say it's weird to see Adam Cole be babyface, but it's actually really not because I watch him on The Party, which leads into Claudio, where I'm watching him last night, and I go, my brain had this weird moment where it's like, man, it's weird seeing him be heel because I've seen him on The Party where he's,
right,
they're all cutting jokes and whatever, and then when he started in AEW, he was super babyface and everything,
yeah,
and then I'm thinking about, I go, what am I thinking about? His biggest run in
the
WWE
bar,
was a heel.
yeah,
I
the
mean, even
bar,
before the bar, when he was just Cesaro
true,
by himself, his like U.S. title run and everything, he was all heel. I mean,
true,
part of his bar run, they became kind of babyface, but
yeah,
for most of that, they were also heel. So my brain literally went, man, it's weird seeing Claudio heel. Wait, he was a massive heel in WWE. It was weird. It was a weird way that my brain worked through the whole problem, but yeah, I'm interested to see how the Claudio King. Like, I thought about that last night whenever it showed the advertisement, like in the bottom of the screen, like AEW loves to do. Um, and I thought it popped it up, and I go, and I think what it was is Excalibur said a match 15 years in the making or something like that, and I was like, oh shit, they have that legit beef.
yeah,
I forgot about that. That was yeah. I was like, oof, I don't know. Oh,
yeah. So it'll be interesting.
wrestling
I feel
terminology, they
like
got heat, brother.
hell yeah. Um, so much heat you can cook a steak on it.
True. Burn that steak.
So that 50-50 for that. Vikingo's probably going to retain. Yuta Shibata is going to be a really good match, but I think Yuta will retain. Athena's going to retain. I think Mark Briscoe's going to beat Joe just because for obvious reasons and I mean sympathetic reasons, I guess you can say. But Mark had also went on the record and said he's not going to be doing 2v2 tag anymore. He's never going to be doing it. He's going to do singles and he'll do trios, but he will never just tag with somebody to do a run. So that's be really cool. I think this could be a perfect opportunity to be TV champ for a little bit.
This was a really good way to do it too. Like instead
Yeah,
of like having him lose the titles or get a partner to tag
yeah,
with to whatever. I think this was the good way to do it. Like do the and honestly, I mean the Reach to the Sky ladder match. One, it makes way it's. I think we've talked about that how perfectly that's set up. It's a ladder match. You
yes,
got to reach up, all that kind of stuff. Plus, it's like a little debut. I'm interested to see what the belts look like. If they're going to be some kind of Briscoe or Jay homage on them, which I think would be really cool because they were 13-time champions.
yep,
So I mean, I think that I hope there's something small in it. Like you said, even though Mark's not going to do it anymore, so he'll never win the ROH tag team titles again. So I think it'd be a cool little Briscoe homage on the belt somewhere that I hope they do. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. But for that one, to be honest, I'd be totally down with any of these teams being tag champs, to be honest. Like,
Even the Kingdom?
fuck yeah, dude.
Really?
All of them. All
Really?
of them. Yeah.
I don't. I don't.
They're
I don't.
all so
I
good.
don't like Matt Bennett. His WWE run
Mike
ruined him.
Bennett.
Yeah. Okay, I put their names together. I'm literally looking at their names and I just put it together. I don't like Mike
You
Bennett.
said Matt Bennett. You combined
Yeah.
the two.
Well, Matt Taven. I put their names together. I don't like
Yeah.
Mike Bennett.
Yeah. Yeah.
His WWE run just it just put bad taste in my mouth. I like Matt Taven. I don't like Mike Bennett. It's weird. I don't know.
Well, that's why, Vince completely ruined his
Yeah.
character, but Mike Bennett is really cool, so like
I think I just might need to watch more. But yeah, I mean, I think also, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna pull for Aussie Open and Will Ospreay. Got to
yeah.
pull for the United Empire. But I'm also, it's been stated on this podcast, a massive Rouge fan as well. So can't be mad at him winning it. I mean, you're never mad at the Lucha Brothers winning anything. So
Yeah. So I mean, if I had to pick between the two, it'd definitely be Lucha Brothers, of course, and Aussie
obviously,
Open. Yeah,
yeah,
so like but any of these I'd be totally down for them being tag champs. Plus, I mean, if the Lucha Brothers would run the division in Ring of Honor for a little bit since Pac's not around, um, and we're kind of still waiting to see how the Guns and FTR plays out for the tag belts, like I'd be down for them to run ROH for a little bit. So we'll see. But yeah, that match is going to be a banger. Someone is going to die.
that's what I was. That was my next question. Is who's gonna die?
Um, not to be me. Maybe hopefully like someone from Top Flight and not Ray Phoenix. Jurlistico maybe. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know who's going to be the
Yeah.
crash test dummy
I don't know.
essentially.
Whew. Somebody's gonna be sore the next, and Aussie Open still has a match after this, right?
No, this is
Oh, this is their last match. Okay, good.
yeah,
They would
yeah,
just sail off into the night. Just
yeah,
oh,
yeah. They'll be on Impact tonight, and then tomorrow night they'll be on Supercard.
okay.
So they'll be. We'll see. And the reason why I was kind of iffy about the whole 6-man AR Fox with Top Flight in AEW was great. So when they here in Ring of Honor, AR Fox is teaming with Blake Christian and Metalik, who are all really good. Like they're
Yeah,
all high flyers. It's a high flying team, so synergy is going to be good with them. But I was like, ah, man, I really liked AR Fox with Top Flight.
yeah.
So, but it is what it is, I guess.
It's gonna be good either way. And then we ready to move over to NXT.
Yep, let's go.
NXT. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen at least once. Forgot I got to turn one off, turn the other one on. Didn't really have a full card picture for this, so we're just using this picture. But moving over here, we have. I just now read the first match.
You just noticed this now?
Bro, I haven't watched NXT in I can't tell you the last time I watched NXT. Ooh. Unsanctioned match. Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller.
Your boy,
For those
Grayson Waller.
yeah, my boy Johnny Gargano.
No, your boy Grayson Waller.
No.
Oh, you're probably torn. You like both of these guys. So.
No, I am not torn at literally -%. Like it's not just at 0, it's negative. Um for those that don't know, massive Johnny Gargano fan. I don't remember because there's one of the older Call of Duty games, one that was a few years ago. I don't remember which one. The one of the last ones that you could customize your little icon, your little player card thing, your little icon. I actually made Johnny Gargano's logo, the little face or whatever, and tweeted it to him, and he actually liked it. So yeah, no big deal. Massive Johnny Gargano fan. The exact opposite of that for Grayson Waller. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, interesting. I don't know why that's supposed to 2, so we're going to skip over that one. We have An 8-person mixed tag team match. Winner gains control of Chase University. I don't know what that means. So it's Chase University. Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, and Thea Hall, and Tyler Bate versus Schism. Joe Gacy,
Dustin.
Jaggery, Rip Fowler, and Ava. That's
Ava being the Rock's daughter.
yes. Was it Ava
So
Rain?
she'll Ava Rain. She'll be making her debut
Oh, is this her like first match?
debut match. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Then we have a triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Um, Gallus, is that how you say that?
Yep.
Mark Coffey and Wolfgang were defending against the Creed brothers, the D'Angelo, and the D'Angelo family. Okay. Fatal 5-way for the NXT North American Championship. We have Wes Lee defending against Dragon Lee, the Battle of the Lees, versus JD Madonna. Madonna? I don't think that's right. You say that. Ela
McDonough.
Ela Dragunov, and I don't know how to say that guy's name.
Axiom.
Who is that guy?
Remember when we talked about the
Oh,
Razor Wind dude? Yeah.
yeah. Is he still got the?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So there's that. Then we have a tag team match for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Fallon Henley and Kiana James defending against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. I don't know any of these people.
You know
I
Alba Fire.
I know more
It's
of.
Kaylee
Oh
Ray.
yeah, I know her, like her, but none of these other people I know. I know more people on the Impact New Japan card than I know on this card. Ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez defending against Zoe Starks, Gigi Dolan, Tiffany Stratton, Alaya Valkyria, and Indy
L-
Hartwell.
Lyra Valkyrie.
It's not what it says on here.
I know, but
If that's how it's
that's how
pronounced,
they
that's
pronounce
stupid.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
So Shawn Michaels can't see or read that. Um, and then the singles match for the NXT Championship, Braun Breaker defending against Carmelo Hayes.
Also, Dragon Lee's televised in-ring debut for NXT. As in, like, a match. I don't think he's had a match. He's appeared on NXT in segments with Wesley, but I don't think he's had a match on NXT TV. Um, so that's going to be interesting. That 5-way is going to be a banger.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The triple threat for the tag teams could be pretty good. Good clashing
I
styles.
mean, the unsanctioned match is going to be good just because Johnny Gargano's in it. You know.
Yeah, very likely. Um, the women's ladder match should be really good. I'm very curious on how that play out. Likely based off of just the storyline itself and everything that was going on with Roxanne Perez. I think this is her last go. Um, she had I feel like a shorter reign for NXT champion. I wish it would be longer, but she's ready. I mean,
Yeah.
like, she's ready for the main roster. I don't think she needed to take the step into NXT. Um, but I think with the whole beating Mako Satomura and then fainting and passing out and being off TV for a little bit, and then she came back this week on NXT. I think they wanted to close up all
So
loose ends
is that just
completely.
story?
Yeah, I think it's a
Gotcha.
story. Um, and yeah, I think they just want to close everything up, close the door on NXT completely, where she has no reason to go back, go to the main roster. I think Tiffany Stratton would be the way to go to be the next champion. That's just my opinion. Um, Same thing for Braun Breaker. I think this is his last hurrah. This is it. I think it's time for Carmelo to be the face of NXT.
We might lose AJ because he's still frozen. Are you still there? He did have a little freak out
Yeah,
right
you
before.
just
Oh,
froze a little bit. Hold on.
oh, there you go. Back. Okay, we're back.
Me.
Nope,
But
I can we still hear you.
um,
I don't know if you can hear me. I agree. Carmelo Hayes. This should be his
Yeah,
time to take
I
over.
mean,
I think
yeah,
Gigi
you're
Dolan
still
should
what?
win the NXT Women's Championship though.
Oh, there you go. He's
You're
sort of coming back,
you're still
but
frozen. I can still
great.
hear you. It's funny that I can hear you, but your camera's frozen. You're in a very thinking pose. Like you're very what's the word? There's a word for what I'm thinking. Uh oh. Yeah, so that looks bad for a moment.
I'm having so many fucking issues, bro.
Dude, tonight, hey, I started the show off
Come on.
saying we are in shambles. Okay. I'll take this moment while AJ's trying to fix his stuff to show off this new cool House of Black flag I got. I needed something to occupy the space. I got Pro Wrestling Crate. Um,
Oh man, it's my entire internet. It's going dead.
oof. Um, yeah, I got Pro Wrestling Crate to show off, and then one of the things I got was this cool House
This
of
is,
Black flag.
bro.
Oh, we're back.
There you go. About that.
Nope, turn
There you go. My entire thing just literally
Shambles.
died again, bro.
Shambles. Shambles.
Shambles.
Shambles.
WrestleMania, right?
I'm telling you,
WrestleMania.
man. Hey, you guys need to do this show because it's the biggest weekend of wrestling in the year.
I don't know
Blake
about that, man.
Blake's computer's not gonna work. AJ's internet's not gonna work. My new computer has doesn't have OBS or anything on it, so I can't switch over to that one. Um. Anyway,
Hey, where we left off?
I think Gigi Dolan should win, not. Which of course I also don't know who Tiffany
I
Stratton
mean,
is. So
I'm
to my
down
defense,
for Gigi winning. It's just I feel like they put all of the chips into Tiffany, so I feel like she'll be probably champion. Zoe Stark, I also think is gonna get called up. Um, so I think this is gonna be her
so I
last
guess
hurrah.
Gigi could get called up too, probably. Maybe. She had a nice tweet. I think JC tweeted something about WrestleMania week or something, and like, oh, glad it's WrestleMania week, something like that. And Gigi quote tweeted her and was like, oh, "You'll be watching from home." It's like, golly.
That's hilarious. But yeah, if we didn't catch it before, Carmelo gonna be next
Yes,
champ.
I did
He's
mention that.
gonna,
That
yeah,
that was the thing. Like I said before, as you were cutting in and out, I didn't know if you heard me or not. I was like, I agree, Carmelo. It's Carmelo's time, but also I disagree. Gigi Dolan should win.
yeah.
And I didn't know if you heard me or not at all. So,
No, I did not. But
um,
yeah,
yes,
Braun definitely going up. Roxanne definitely going up. I think Zoe could go up as well. Um, everybody else, I don't know. The Schism and the Chase University story.
and Pretty Deadly's not wrestling. The hell,
Yeah, I know how disappointed you are.
bro!
Those are your
I actually
favorite
like
tag
them.
team.
They're actually cool.
Um,
This card's
yeah, I
also
don't know,
going
it'll
to
be
be
interesting.
1 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. That's what this says.
Yes.
So midday wrestling show, NXT Stand and Deliver, leading into as we
WrestleMania.
transition into. Turn that one off. Turn that one off.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 39. WrestleMania goes Hollywood. I know, man. Too bad we didn't have more time. I would have like printed off a WrestleMania sign or something to put up so we could point at it. Um,
Hollywood.
yeah. Which did interesting. They haven't done that before, like they did today, where they announced day one, day two, right? Or not one night two. At least
Yeah,
not
they've done
in
it
the way
before.
they announced it today. Like where
No.
Stephen A. Smith is announcing it on.
Yeah.
What was it? I don't know what show he's
First
on.
take.
First take.
Yeah, first take. Because that's Nick Khan was there. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
why
that
he's
too. So how'd that go? Did you? I don't know if you watched any of that.
I don't like Stephen A, so I don't give a shit.
True, true. Um, um. So night one, WrestleMania.
And this is where we're doing picks. WrestleMania. That's where we're doing picks.
Yeah. So I'll write them down because I only got me and you to write down, and then I'll get
Joey
everybody
doesn't
else as well.
count. He's not gonna watch it, so
Also true.
he's he's disqualified.
But if we're gonna do that, then technically we have to disqualify Adam from literally everything else. So
I'm just gonna watch. Joey said he's deliberately not
yeah,
watching.
but he doesn't. But Adam doesn't watch literally anything else. He watches maybe the premium live events, not pay per views.
I
Um,
mean,
Night one, singles match, Battle of the Mysterios. Actually, I take that back. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Guerrero. I'm surprised they haven't started calling him that yet. And honestly, I don't know what he changed his hair up some over the past couple months,
he
or whatever.
he grew it out. Yeah,
Because he wasn't doing his bangs the right way before, because he was
yeah,
like pushing it back, whatever. Homie looks like Eddie now, for real. Like
yeah.
that haircut makes him look like Eddie now, which is actually hilarious. Hopefully his gear. What if he comes? He's gonna come out in a lowrider, right?
He's got to.
He's got to get the
He's
flame
got to come
gear
out
or the flame
in
boots.
a. He's got to come out in a purple lowrider,
Yeah.
and he's got to have purple gear.
Yes.
He's got to have the
The
flames,
flame.
everything,
Yes.
everything.
Yes. I'm gonna be now. I wasn't really look like. I mean, it's gonna be a match. I'm look. It's a WrestleMania match, so not really either any hype or no hype either way. Kind of in the middle on it. Now I'm gonna be disappointed if it doesn't come out and all that. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Rey finally hits his son, and doesn't get child protection services called on him. Who you got winning?
Dom's gonna
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
He's got to win. Like, come
I'm
on.
also agreeing, Dom. I'm gonna save that match for last because that's gonna be the main event, or should be the main event at least. We have singles match for the United States Championship. Austin Theory defending against one John Cena.
So I feel like
I did see where somebody threw out that John Cena should win this.
I've seen a lot of that. I've seen this match go 50-50, like pretty much, like, and maybe even smidging a little bit on the John Cena side because I feel like a lot of people are like, well, what's John Cena's schedule going to be? Right?
Yeah,
Like, is he doing anything too crazy where he could come back and do stuff? Or I feel like I see two scenarios they can do for this. Austin Theory wins because he needs this type of victory,
yeah.
or Triple H hates him, says "fuck you," uh, lets John Cena win, does a open challenge Monday Night Raw, and potentially debut Jay White, and Jay White becomes new United States champion.
Don't you fucking do that to me. Don't you. Because that means Austin Theory is losing the title, and that means the next night Jay White is winning the title.
Yes.
Don't you? What is that from? Don't you give me hope? I don't remember what it is.
Don't
Oh,
don't give me
yeah.
hope.
It's
Endgame.
yeah. In game.
Don't give me hope.
Don't you give me
Don't.
hope? God, that'd be so cool. Now I want to pick Cena. Maybe it happens and he just beats Theory. Jay White just beats Theory the next night too. That'd be great too.
True.
Um, so
I'm gonna go with Theory just because I feel like he needs it more.
just obvious.
And
Yes.
there's no. Here's the thing about WrestleMania. Minus anything bloodline related, there hasn't been a good build to anything.
Normal WWE.
Yeah,
The Dom Ray
I
stuff's
mean
been okay.
the mysterious stuff's been okay, but like, fuck, like,
I mean, that's about it when you look at everything else.
yeah, all the women's stuff has been just bad, really, really bad.
I feel like I haven't seen Rhea and Charlotte do anything
Yeah,
really.
they haven't really.
Um,
And it's oddly enough, when Rhea's by herself and they were doing the whole stuff with Charlotte, she's looked more like a baby face, even though she's heel
who,
with
Rhea or
Judgment Day.
Charlotte? Oh yeah,
Rhea.
yeah. I agree. So I picked Theory as well. I didn't want to. Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. I'm trying to think who I was talking to. There's someone I was talking to recently because they were talking about Logan Paul and they said something about him doing wrestling stuff. Oh, I think it was my D&D group. Maybe it was my D&D group. We were talking about it and they brought up Logan Paul or something. I don't remember how it got brought up in Prime drink or something like that because my son drinks Prime. Um, and they said something about him wrestling. It's like, oh yeah, he's actually pretty good. Like, I don't like him as a person, but he's actually pretty good. And I go, you literally just summed up a whole segment on our wrestling show that we do every week. Is that we have to talk about Logan Paul and how much we don't like him as a person, but how he's really fucking good at wrestling.
Yeah. This match definitely could be show stealing for
Yeah,
sure. The only thing, Logan Paul, apparently his contract's up after tonight, night one of WrestleMania.
I'm picking
The
Rollins though.
only thing is celebrities bat 1,000 at WrestleMania.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
I can't pick against Rollins though.
I
Out of
know
respect.
Logan Paul, they like to be like, but is he a celebrity? He's wrestled a few times.
No, yes, he's a celebrity.
He's a celebrity.
Yeah. No, he wrestling on Monday night. He hasn't had a match on Raw or SmackDown, has he?
No.
Okay, he's a celebrity.
Oddly enough, it's pretty funny. I kind of noticed this too. So he only had the feud with Roman, right, which was on SmackDown. So most of his appearances were on SmackDown. But on SmackDown, he's a babyface. On
Hilarious.
Raw, everything else, he's been a heel. All of his feuds, which has been fucking funny too. Um, Here's the thing. I feel like if Logan Paul beats Seth Rollins here, they could just run this back at fucking the next Saudi show, which is after this.
King of the Ring,
Well,
right?
there's Backlash, and then yeah, there's the King of the Ring.
Yeah. Out of respect to Rollins, I'm picking Rollins.
I'll probably yeah. I think Rollins needs to win so they can get this over with, and don't have to run this back again.
Yeah. I agree. So you picking Rollins officially.
Yeah, I'll take Rollins.
Next up, we have a 6-woman tag team match. This one's had a little bit of a build up.
No, this fucking suck. It's terrible.
Trish Stratus versus Lita. No, Trish Stratus and Lita and Becky
Bruh.
Lynch versus Damage Control, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Basically, you picking baby faces or heels.
Probably the baby faces.
Yeah.
Like, there's a story that's gonna come out of this. I think this is the end for Damage Control. Which sucks because I feel like they haven't won anything.
Yep.
Yeah, Kai and Sky were tag champs, but like,
Were they though?
okay, yeah, were they? Uh, and this will be the end. I think Bailey's gonna go solo, and the next program that they're gonna do is Trish is gonna go heel. Will probably cost Becky and Lita the tag match titles against whoever wins the fucking four way.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Is that what that's for?
yes, I think so. Um, and they're gonna try set up Trish versus Becky. Let's say fucking SummerSlam or something.
Okay. Okay. Maybe Lita versus Bailey as well. Possibly.
Maybe.
So we both picked baby faces there: Trish, Lita, and Becky. Then we have the men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. It doesn't say on either of these anything championship match or champion, but I mean they could do that after for sure easily. But for this one we have Strowman and Ricochet, who's been tagging lately, versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I'm going to tell you the one thing that I'm looking forward to out of this. You ready?
what?
This is where Otis becomes Otis fully.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
This
that's
is
my
where
guess too.
Alpha Academy. I don't know if I can pick a winner out of this, but I can for sure pick a loser, and it's
Yeah,
Alpha Academy.
absolutely. They are not
Unfortunately,
winning.
because this is where Otis is gonna break off and become Otis full time and do the model thing, and I'm fucking here for it. I
Yeah,
fucking love Otis. I'm. Plus, I mean, honestly, need to change because they don't need to change, but if they're not gonna do anything with Alpha Academy, then they need to change.
yeah,
I mean, me personally, I think this is going to come down to Strowman Ricochet or the Street Profits.
same.
So,
I'm, I'm, I want to pick the Street Profits
but
because I feel
Strowman and
like,
Ricochet's been getting a hell. I feel like they've been getting a hell of a push lately.
yeah, I was like, I want to pick the Street Profits because I think, I mean, it's the Street Profits,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm likely leaning more towards Strowman and Ricochet just because I
team
wouldn't say they have the hot hand.
Team Little Big Part Two.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, pretty much.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree. So far, we're picking the same. I don't know how to write this. Strowman. That's good enough. Um, then we have. Yeah, there's two more here. We have the Women's SmackDown Championship. Charlotte Flair defending against Rhea Ripley. You don't have to give me your answer.
Thanks.
I already know it.
Yep,
And I agree. So you don't
it
have to
should
tell
be.
you don't have to tell me, but we should tell them. And it's Rhea Ripley, okay? So
Absolutely.
that's all we need to, that's all we gotta say. Rhea's gonna get her moment, Rhea's gonna win it, and she should.
Yes.
But also because I think everybody's just tired of Charlotte. Like nobody cares about Charlotte at all anymore. Like at all. Um Now is the moment. This should be the main event of this night one. The undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships on the line. Jimmy and Jay the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I mean, I'm gonna pick Kevin and Sammy
Yes.
because the bloodline needs to fall into some,
Turmoil.
yes, or like just spiral. They need to fucking spiral.
I got a feeling if
But
if the bloodline loses, I don't think we see the bloodline for a minute. I think Solo's gonna be by himself for a while.
which would be good.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I
I mean,
agree. And I think Solo's gonna be by himself for a while, maybe with Paul Heyman. And I think that's probably the best way to do it, and let the Usos and Roman just kind of disappear for a while, and then that's not really them facing turmoil, however.
or what I was thinking
Or
also happen, which would be just fucking awful.
oh god,
But, and I know jumping a little bit forward. If Cody beats Roman, okay, takes everything away from Roman, but the Usos win, like there's gonna be a
Sammy's been
there's a
right the
power
whole.
struggle.
At that point, Sammy's been right the whole time. You know, he acknowledged Jay. Ooh.
Like, yeah, like if what if the Usos win? They're still champ, but their tribal chief isn't leading by example,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
right? Like Usos win or like fucking they win clean,
Yeah.
or fucking Kevin betrays Sammy again, which which would be just fucking awful.
Legit, I thought about that when I seen them cutting their backstage for that backstage promo they did. Part of me was thinking like, bro, what if Kevin fucking turns on Sammy at Mania?
Yeah,
What if they win and then he turns on Sammy?
at least they fucking win.
I mean, that's a good, I guess, a good point too. Like, imagine them walking out.
Yes. So this is it's
Imagine them winning the titles, walking out. They get to the apron, they hop down, and you just get that. I mean, I can already see the video package in my head of they're walking, they're on the outside of the apron, looking up the ramp, and then boom, NXT flashback of
yeah.
when Kevin, they're
and he
doing
becomes
that, and then
champion.
Kevin turns around and power bombs him on the apron.
Yeah.
That'd be a hell of a video package.
Yeah, so Bloodline either loses everything or there's gonna be a power struggle.
Or Roman wins and nothing changes.
Bruh.
Speaking it into existence now. Head of the table, okay? I wore this shirt on purpose today. I haven't worn this shirt on this show since I bought it, I don't think. Maybe one other time. I pulled this thing out of the closet on purpose.
Ah,
I am full, spoiler alert, I am full in the top. I said it in our chat. Don't let Roman lose ever. Bruno Sammartino's 8-year record, Roman's coming for it. What's he, 5 off? 2 off? Something like that? Or no, 6 off? Something like that? I think he's
yeah.
at up to 2 or almost 3. I don't know what he's up to, actually, but yeah, no. Anyways, I'm picking Kevin and KO and Sammy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, by the way, if you're looking, these matches on this little thing right here are not in any particular order. That's just how the collage put them together. Um, Night 2. Possibly. Nope, we're not gonna start with that one. Um, Fatal 4-Way tag team match for the women's WrestleMania showcase. Liv, Morgan, and Raquel. How many tag team partners has Liv had? All of them. That's the answer. Liv and Liv, Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez, poor Raquel, versus Natalia and Shotzi, versus Ronda and Shayna, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. Ronda and Shayna.
Yep. We don't need to talk about this.
No. All right. Moving on. Might as well keep it rolling. Singles match. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. I'm about to propose a road club first. And we don't pick this fucking match. Because I don't care.
I mean,
because I
we
want
could do that.
I want Brock to win, but I don't feel like he's going to, and I don't want to pick that.
I feel like there's gonna be a screwy finish. I feel like there's gonna be a disqualification in play here. Or a double count out.
Bro, by the way, I will say that segment on Raw, seeing Brock be the one to move and the way he was moving is fucking terrifying.
Yes.
He is I Pat said it one random SmackDown or whatever, and it is insane how accurate it is. The alpha male of our species. That
Yes.
dude is literally. I mean, we have people like Omos, Big Show, Mark Henry. These are just massive people. But the way Brock Lesnar fucking moves with how big he is literally insane. Like, it's just mind blowing.
Terrifying.
It's mind blowing to watch him. And that's what Pat on his show talks about a lot. Pat Matt on his show, like, if we have to fight the aliens, we're sending Brock Lesnar.
Kill them all.
And he's
To conquer them all.
and it's like, hey, aliens, welcome to Earth. Your first stop is Suplex fucking City, okay? That's where you're going, is Suplex City. Because,
Yes.
like, normally when we see a Brock match, he's not the one doing that. We see him fighting, for some reason, the first thing off my head is Finn or Seth. And they're the ones running off the ropes and bouncing and jumping off and all that kind of stuff. And then you see this guy come out and just flying around, and you're like, terrifying. You said it right, terrifying.
Yes.
Are we getting like a Hurt Business disqualification here? Are we getting Shelton coming back? What were they called? The Minnesota Wrecking Crew or something like that? Was that what it was?
Yeah. I feel like MVP could get involved. I just feel like there's something screwy that's gonna happen. Like, I really could see a double count out. I could see a disqualification. People are worried that they're like, how's Brock gonna beat Omos? Do you think he can F5 this
Yes.
man? This motherfucker used to do it to Big Show, who was
Yes.
over 500 pounds.
Yes.
Omos is nothing.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
I will refer to you what I've been talking about for the past 45 seconds. Yes, he can.
Yes.
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 Yes. That's all
And
you
I
know. Yes.
think that's why, even though the segments on Raw have been ass, is why we haven't seen it. Brock hasn't picked him up and put him in the F5 because I think they're gonna do it for Mania. Obviously, Brock could they can do this at fucking Saudi again and have Omos win here and have Brock destroy him at Saudi.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick I don't want to pick Omos over Brock though.
Yeah. No.
So I'm just
Bro, I
gonna pick Brock.
I hate this. I opened a new tab on Omos just to see what his weight was. That is build 403. Trained by Kevin Nash and Chris Hero.
So you trade Omos. That's great.
Shut up.
Surprised you aren't picking your boy.
No. 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 So we abstained. We're not picking this fucking match. Moving on. We have Hell in a Cell. Edge, possibly with Gangrel for some reason.
During his entrance, yeah.
Versus the Demon, Finn Balor. First time we've seen the Demon in how long?
Since he fought Roman in that title match where God assisted Roman and broke the turnbuckle for Finn to fall.
Okay. Hell in a Cell match. Edge for. I see some. So obviously, pictures have been coming out of the Mania setup. Somebody
The
posted.
cell is its normal color
Yeah,
again.
somebody posted a picture and was like, "Oh, normal or original Hell in a Cell." And I looked at that picture and I could not see that. It was so blurry. I couldn't see the Hell in the Cell that they were talking about. It's like, what do you guys mean Hell in a Cell? It just looks like cable and just looks like a normal setup. I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw that too. I had to zoom in so much. I was like, oh, there it is.
I gave up. I looked at that picture for way longer than I should have, and then just gave up. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'll just take your word for it at that point. So I don't know. I don't know if Edge is calling himself something. I know he was talking about releasing, I don't know, the devil or something. I don't know. Edge versus the Demon, Finn Balor. We knew this was coming. Judgment Day is gonna get involved, right? Somehow.
Maybe.
Which when we
I
say
know,
Judgment Day, technically Dom's on night one, but unfortunately Damian Priest isn't on this card anywhere.
yeah. So they could get involved. I know everyone's saying they're like, Edge has to win so they can end the feud. I mean, you can end the feud with Finn winning.
Yeah, I don't.
Just I don't. I'm picking Finn because I want Finn to win. I feel like they should have won last time, and they didn't. I will always pick Finn, even though I know when he's gonna lose. But it's the Demon. They have to redeem themselves.
Yeah, the
of
demon
Vince's-
can't. The demon can't lose again.
Yeah, of Vince's booking of the Demon versus Roman. Hunter, you better do him right.
Which we also had the demon versus the Fiend. That wasn't the last time we seen him though. We seen him again when he faced Roman, right?
Yeah,
I know
Roman was the last time.
There was the weird light stuff where he was like,
Yeah, God helped Roman.
was that what that match was? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Where Finn's laying on the ground, his body starts flopping, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It was that match.
I'm gonna pick Finn as well because, like I said, I feel like you can't have the demon lose again, but it is Edge, which I not speaking of Edge in a negative way.
And Vince is back.
Yes. Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair defending against Asuka.
The build for this has been ass too, but the match is going to be a banger.
Yeah. Still, unfortunately, not. I don't think going to be the match of the night.
No.
But I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Bianca and Asuka are both very good. So. But does Asuka get her moment?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, Asuka hasn't had her moment at WrestleMania at all.
I don't think Rhea has either, has she?
No.
Yeah.
No, Rhea did. She beat Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship.
Okay.
Um,
So Asuka's just been
else,
Shinsuke, as you could say.
yes, pretty much. Well, she's been on WrestleMania more than Shinsuke.
Also, man, where's
Um,
Shinsuke? What is happening?
I know. Um,
I hate WWE.
Bianca's gonna retain. She is gonna be Miss WrestleMania. She's main evented or had a big WrestleMania match for like the last 3, 4 years, and have beat all of the tops. So Asuka's just gonna probably be another one on that list.
um, oof. Do I want to be different? We've picked the same throughout the whole card, both nights. Do I want to change it? And I got a feeling we're probably gonna pick the same on the other two matches as well. So this is the one that it's actually a toss up to me. If I could see somebody else winning, this is the
I don't know.
one.
I don't think we're gonna have the same for Intercontinental title.
You don't?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go down with the ship because I already know I'm not winning the whole card. I already know I'm not winning, and I already know my reason why. I'll pick Oscar here. Maybe it'll give me a leg up if Oscar wins.
I would love Asuka to win, but I feel
Yeah.
like there's just no stop for Bianca. She'd be champion for the full year, calendar year,
Yeah.
and I feel
True.
like they're just gonna keep doing it with Bianca
Also, I just realized. Shout out WWE. Both mid card titles are defended here.
for once.
Yeah. Hey, shout out. And this one, I could be match of the fucking weekend.
Good. Yeah, it really could.
Intercontinental Championship.
Slobber knocker.
We talked about someone's gonna die in that ladder match. Someone's gonna die in this match, and it ain't got nothing to do with any weapons or ladders or nothing. Um, Gunther defending against Sheamus, defending against Drew McIntyre. Talk about a hard hitting match.
Yep.
If there was one match for this whole weekend that I was like, I don't want to be involved in, it's this one.
You're gonna have no chest cavity after that one. It's gonna be gone.
Nothing. And then everything inside of your chest is also just gonna be displaced.
It's,
Like, man, my heart's in my kneecap now.
it's gonna be dust.
Yeah. But
Uh,
I'm interested to see who you pick because I'm picking Gunther.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
picking
Who'd you
Gunther,
think I
too.
was gonna pick?
I thought you were gonna pick Sheamus, to be
There's
honest.
no way Gunther loses this match. There's no. He is going to chop Sheamus and Drew McIntyre into oblivion.
I think I was gonna
There's
pick
the
Gunther because they're gonna have him break Honky Tonk's record. That's why.
which actually I didn't realize how
He's
long
very
he's
close.
already been champion.
Yep.
Like
He's
it's
really close.
it's crazy how long he's actually already been champion. It doesn't feel like it's been that long at all. What is the record?
Honky Tonk's record. Let's see. Um,
I might be able to pull it up here. History. I don't want tournaments. Reigns. Here we go.
454 days.
Not long as long as I thought.
I think is what it is.
Honk Talk Man has the longest uninterrupted reign at 454 from June
Yeah.
2nd to August 29th. Gunther is the current champion in his first reign. He defeated Ricochet on June 10th, 2022. So he's been champion since June 10th.
Yeah, so he's 290 plus
Yeah.
right now. That's why I think they're just gonna let him ride. I think they want him to break the record.
Yeah, I think they put Sheamus and Drew in this match because everybody knew that they're going to beat the absolute fuck out of each other.
Everyone could probably think Sheamus could win because it's the last one he needs to be a Grand Slam champion.
Really, I didn't know that either.
Yep.
I don't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna be. He's gonna have to get
I
this one down.
mean,
He'll have to get it down the road.
if they were gonna do it, they should have did it at Cardiff, Clash at the
Yes.
Castle,
Yes.
which is why everyone was saying he was gonna do it.
Yes.
Then they're like, well, Sheamus could get his WrestleMania moment. I was like,
Nah.
I don't know, man.
His
I think
WrestleMania moment, he beat Daniel Bryan in less than a minute.
that's true. But
He
I don't know.
obliterated Daniel Bryan's head and then won the championship. So I put us both down for Gunther for that one. That one's going to be a real good match. That's what I was looking at because I'm going to be busy this night, obviously. So I was like, what matches do I need to watch on this card? Obviously, the next match, the one match we haven't talked about. That match, and then probably, the Hell in the Cell, maybe skim through that one. The Women's Championship, skim through that one. But that's definitely a match that I want to see from start to finish. Buckle up and watch somebody get the shit beat out of them. And then we come to the end. The undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, head of the table, versus the Pyro King himself. More pyro than I've ever seen it on anybody in WWE history. I can't imagine what his WrestleMania pyro is going to be.
Seriously, all the budget for Pyro is just Cody Rhodes.
And they're in SoFi, which is a stadium, but not like a closed stadium, but not a closed stadium. I just hope they don't do the fake outside pyro again.
Like at Royal Rumble where they had that
Yes.
fake.
Yes.
They recycled
the very obvious, animated, poorly. Again, I started the show with it. Massive production snob. If you show me outside and then show me fake animated pyro, I want to punch you in your fucking teeth, dude. That made me so mad. More mad than any poor AEW camera cuts, anything. Just don't show outside, Like,
Yeah.
just don't. Just show the pyro inside and move on. I know you're used to doing the outside pyro at your big events and all that. If you can't afford it, just don't do it. Don't show outside. Like, there was no need for the whatever camera you got outside, whatever their camera they're using. Just don't use it. Just don't do it. I know they're going to. Hopefully, it's WrestleMania. Hopefully, it's actual pyro at least if they're going to do it. But and then I hate it because the WrestleMania pyro, there's so much of it that it's so poorly timed. Like,
Yeah.
you get Roman hitting the punch or now he does the raising his title up and the pyro
bells.
goes off and it's like, oh, punched. Pyro. And it's like, oh my God. Roman versus Cody. I'm going my heart here. Going my heart. I'm going to be wrong 100%. I'm going down with the ship. I'm okay with it. I'm fully okay with doing this. But like I said it in our group chat. I said it on this show. I don't even know what made me come to this realization of wanting Roman to win so bad. Because I was in on Roman, and then I was kind of like, okay, am I in on Roman still? And then it was like the Sammy stuff happened at Mania, and Rumble, and I was like, okay, I'm back in on Roman. And then it's like, because sometimes you don't want to like Roman because it's Roman and Vince and all that, and it's like, then you see him what he did and how good he is as this character. It's like, I don't want it to fucking end. It's so good. Like that, his heel work is so good. I'm picking Roman here. I'm gonna be wrong. I hope I'm not. 100.
Adrenaline
No.
in my soul.
No.
Something Cody Rhodes.
That's hilarious that Adam just sing that joke, by the way, too.
I know. That's so stupid. He's so dumb. Cody Rhodes.
Golly, dude.
Gotta finish the story, right?
That's what I told Brittany. When did I tell? I don't know. We were watching. I was showing her. It was like, this guy is playing the exact same character, just in a different company. And everyone hated him in AEW. Turn heel. You're so, we don't, whatever. Everybody hated him. He's getting booed. And he just literally, we love him. It's like, what happened? Now he has fireworks and everybody fucking loves him. It's the same suits. It's the
Here's
same
the
belt,
thing.
the same jacket, the same tights, the same music, the same hair.
It's because the WWE fan base have
Or more.
the brain size of the peanut.
Okay, so you weren't going where I was going. It's and it's. I don't hate Cody. I want to preface that I don't hate Cody, but it's so weird to me to just. Which I know. I mean, to be fair, you have people like Daniel Bryan who I openly admit I was wrong about. Like when I seen young Daniel Bryan, like even WWE or World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan. But definitely before that, I was like, okay, this dude. I remember watching him in his NXT stuff when he was with The Miz, and I was like, well, this dude, he's never gonna fucking be anything. He's not gonna. Specifically remember thinking that, and then I fast forward to Daniel Bryan becoming Daniel Bryan, and it's like, oh shit, was I wrong? But still seeing Cody Rhodes as legacy Cody Rhodes, dashing Cody Rhodes, and it's like, okay, he's a little bit more muscular, maybe a little bigger, and it's like different tights and different music, I guess, more pyro. I don't know, man. It's again, I don't hate Cody. I guess I don't know if it's just I really like Roman. I don't know. Because if this was Sami versus Roman, I feel like I would struggle more with that. I think I would have to pick Sami if it was Sami versus Roman with this build. And honestly, that might be with it. Instead of being like Joey and being a crybaby and being like, I'm not watching WrestleMania because Sami didn't get his thing. I'm okay. Instead, my way of handling is I'm picking Roman to win this fucking match. That's how I'm coping. That's how I'm handling it. I'm picking Roman to win. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's Cody. Like, just fucking do it. Do it.
How long
Everyone
is?
is fucking.
I also thought that his little intro before his music was a WWE thing. I didn't realize until I seen a clip that the wrestling has more than one royal family. How long has he had that?
Forever.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm.
I don't know why I didn't know that, but I didn't know that. I knew the music. I just for some reason missed that part. I didn't see that until literally WrestleMania. I don't know. It was weird. But big weekend. I'm excited. Some good wrestling should happen. Hopefully. Hopefully
Yeah,
no.
hopefully.
Hopefully. And we're not
Yeah,
just let down.
night two looks a lot better in my opinion. It
Yeah.
seems like I am more intrigued to watch all of night two
Which is hilarious because
compared to night one.
that's the one I don't get to watch.
Yeah, of course, of
I mean,
course.
not one. It's Usos. Now, I mean, I want to see Dominic do the Eddie entrance, bro. What if he comes out to Eddie's music?
Oof.
Like Ray comes out, does his entrance. You know, hit Ray's special WrestleMania gear. He always does. He's in the ring, and we hear Viva La Raza, dude.
Gee,
Oof.
that'd be some fire.
Oof. Lie, cheat, and steal. Man, that crowd pop for that. Like, does Dom still get "fuck you, Dom" chance if he comes up to Eddie's music?
Oh yeah, 100%. Still, they would.
Also, it's still weird to me how much I actually like Dominic now. It's so stupid. I don't get it. But yeah, looking at that, I mean, obviously Dom hopefully doing Eddie entrance, but Usos, Kevin Owens, and then Rollins, Logan Paul, and that's really the only thing that I really care to watch. Because I mean, Rhea's gonna win, so I don't really care about, and I don't care for Charlotte, so
I mean,
I don't
look,
really care how
if,
Rhea wins.
I'm gonna throw this out there. If Rhea loses, I am I am done watching WWE. I am done. I am gonna delete my Peacock. I'm gonna be like, give me all my money back from all the shit that I've been subscribed to you
We're
for
gonna
this
have
long.
to have two separate wrestling shows where I do one with you for AEW and one for Joey for WWE. Well, I don't WWE, so I guess I'm doing one. But I guess nobody's covering WWE because I ain't doing a show by myself covering WWE. Oof. Just welcome to a Road Club AEW, Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan. Oof. But yeah, other than that, I mean, there's no way Rhea loses. Other than that, I mean, yeah, the Usos. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I mean, if you just put it all into one card, it's Roman, Cody that I want to watch, Gunther, Sheamus, Drew, Usos, Kevin Owens. Those are like my three matches that I boom, 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 1, 2, 3. So, WrestleMania. What a time. What a time. What a weekend. Hopefully it's good. You got anything else before we close out for the weekend? Any bold predictions? Any... Oh, this is technically also last show before... I mean, we got Raw after Mania. Other than Jay White showing up, you got anything else you think might happen on Raw?
A lot of people coming back. I think Riddle's gonna be back. Orton's gonna be back. Um, the call-ups. Braun Breaker, Roxanne. Nick Khan on First Take said there were gonna be a bunch of surprises for WrestleMania. So, or I heard Orton being tied to WrestleMania, Bobby Lashley having something. If Bobby does, maybe LA Knight
Yeah.
comes out.
Does
Um,
Bobby come out and help Omos?
that'd be fucking wild. Brian Cage maybe. Um,
Does Brian Cage come out and help Omos?
yeah. Um, I don't know if Jay White would show up for Wrestle. I mean, it'd be great to debut at WrestleMania.
Nope,
Um,
I got it. Cody wins. Celebrate. Lights go out. Lights come back on. Blade Runner in the middle of the ring. Jay White holds up the championships.
I mean, it would be a really good first contender right out the gate.
I'm
Um,
fucking
Styles being
in.
back. So,
Oh, also, hey, we can't. That reminds me of me and you talking about Raw. It was like, oh yeah, Good Brothers. Where the fuck are the Good Brothers? And they showed up on
yeah.
Raw in some throwaway segment, and I start typing. He goes, "Shut up, Blade." It's like, hey, it's Good Brothers. Oh,
You're gonna be in the fucking Battle Royal tomorrow night.
oof,
Yeah.
oof.
So, we'll
Yeah,
see.
should be a good weekend. Jay White, beat whoever you show up to fucking beat him up. Don't get squashed, please, please, please.
It's gonna be fighting Omos.
What'd you say about Rhea losing?
Hey, fuck you.
If Jay White loses to Omos, I'm fucking. If Jay White gets in the ring with Omos, I no disrespect to Omos in this sentence I'm about to say, but I will lose my fucking mind if Jay White ends up in the ring with Omos. I will be so mad at
I quit.
everything. I quit. I quit. We're done. Quit. No more wrestling show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor LA Knight not on the show. Maybe he can get there somehow. But that's going to be it for us for this week. We'll probably be back next week to talk about the fallout from all of these cards that we talked about tonight. Multiverse United, Supercard of Honor, NXT Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania 39, Night 1 and Night 2, Raw after WrestleMania, whatever happens on Dynamite, probably some fallout from Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, maybe we'll see some things there. Obviously NXT's on Tuesday, who watches that? But
Nobody.
there you go. But hey, maybe new generation, people getting called up, certain people taking over, maybe it'll get a little better. But who knows? We won't know till we know. But that's it for us. We will see you guys next week for whatever happens this weekend. Good luck. Best wishes. Hopefully you guys enjoy this crazy weekend of wrestling. And we'll talk to you guys next week. Later.